What it is, guys, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you with more Dokkan, and I know it's been a couple of days since we've had any real Dokkan content on this channel, and I apologize for that. We have been doing the live streams, but for whatever reason, it's been really, really hard to get down here and make this content for you guys. This is something I've been trying to bring you since we actually did the EZA, because if you remember, I think that's the last thing we really talked about on the channel was the Extreme Z Awakening for Physical Trunks and Tech Vegeta. Okay. I still maintain this is probably one of the easiest EZAs that's out there, and it's really kind of disappointing how simple it was. But again, you know, for my free-to-play players, you probably are quite enjoying that because some of the older EZAs was really, really hard. But getting down to the nitty-gritty, let's talk about the Trunks Awakening. Now, Vegeta's Awakening, you need events that are not to farm him. You need events that are not currently around. And I do want to give a shout out to my people that were here on Friday night for the live stream, because I was seriously messing up. Okay? I've been looking forward to the this event coming back, the Fight Against Despair. It comes back fairly often nowadays, so it's like off like a month, then it comes back, and a month later it's around. You can use this to farm up the Trunks, his super attack, but I wouldn't do that. I would definitely use this one, and I had completely forgotten that this one was live. The reason that I would use this one is because if you go down in here and you run any of the events, I'm actually going to run this one just because I need a couple more medals out of this. We'll do the Z hard real quick. Okay? And if you go up here to Effect, you get increased drop rate. The other one does not give you increased drop rate, so I'm just going to grab him. Doesn't really matter what I do right now. The more LRs, the better your effect, but as you can see, if we just go up here right now, I'm going to have like 225 if I go with an LR. Doesn't matter. This is not going to make that much of a difference. So basically what I'm saying here is make sure you are farming this event for Physical Trunks. Do not put Kais into Physical Trunks. And yes, this is a video I probably should have brought you guys a while ago regarding this, because I'm sure a few people have already made that mistake. But the farm on this is ridiculously easy. The last one of these, the strength base trunks that I've received, last time I farmed one of those, I got 5 of them in one passage. So it's like, it's kind of a no-brainer. And when I was running the int, and you know, again, the biggest reason that I'm not doing that anymore is because A, they drop one at a time. If they drop at all. It's like a 30% drop rate. B, the medals never drop. You just simply don't get medals like you need to. The Android 18 and Android 17 drop on the same event, but Android 18 is like a 60% drop rate. 17 is a 60% drop rate. 18 is like a 20% drop rate. So it's just absolutely atrocious trying to farm that event. And yes, I was screwing up. I was trying to do it. But that's in the past. That's behind us. We ain't got to worry about that no more. So, show you how easy this farm is. Yes, my team is beastly, but you ain't got to worry about that. It's only a couple 100,000, I want to say, to kill either one of these guys. It's not really... Story events aren't typically very hard. So, while my units are hitting for a couple million, then you don't need to hit them that hard. Any basic free-to-play team should be able to wipe this out pretty easily. Okay? Alright. See, look at that. We did 500,000 damage because we had type disadvantage and still wiped him out. So, ain't even worried about it. Ain't even worried about it. So, let's see how many medals we got on this one. Now, these are going to be the Trunks medals, I want to say. I don't remember which medal this is. But... you need 7 of these medals per awakening. Oh, I'm sorry, the actual, not Trunk. Yeah, the Trunks medals. I was right. So, you need 7 of those per awakening. Let's go talk about the actual awakening itself. Okay. These are the units that drop. And then they Dokkan Awaken. You gotta go through a Dokkan Awakening. In fact, I'll go ahead and do this one right now. He's already level 80, so we'll just jump over here. And yes, I could have done that through the growth screen, but old habits die hard. Okay, I've got enough to do one more awakening. I'll just have to go run it like a couple more times if I need to, but yeah, it's a thing. So we do this Dokkan Awakening, and he awakens into the Strength Rage Trunks. Okay, completely free to play unit. You should probably have him farmed up as well if you don't already. Pretty easy unit to farm. Okay, as you can see, I've got 3 of them right here, and here's our physical Trunks. Now, my physical Trunks is reversed. He's reversed. He's not Dokkan. I mean, I just basically have to go back in and unreverse him. So, we've got 3 of them right now. Let's give them a shot real quick, see if we can get these. I don't think it's going to work, because literally the last 4 have worked in a row. Now, you'll see these are 50% chance. You could go in and do a Z Awakening, but personally, because it requires Elder Kai medals, I don't like to do that. I'm going to be real. Elder Kai medals are really precious. So anytime there's a unit that's a 50% drop rate that requires Elder Kai medals, I just do the 50%, you know? Or I say 50% drop rate, 50% success rate. I just do the 50% and deal with it, okay? Ooh, but only 1 hit, and that's where you can get stuck. So that hurts a little bit. Let's go Awakening. Let's go Awaken 1 more and talk about this. Okay. I'm going to just go ahead and give him these. Boom, boom. Okay. And the reason I'm doing that, not autoing, is because the auto wants to do the headset, and I don't want to do the headdress. I just don't. Those are way too precious. I'm waiting to see if we can pull an LR or something like that if we're going to do that. So, go in here to Awakening. Do a quick Z Awakening. Bada bing, bada boom. We don't need to see all the animations. Go back to training. And this time around in training, I'm just going to go ahead and use this gravity chamber. Just because it mitigates some of my cost. And 2 of those, and boom. There we go. Alright. If I hadn't done that, I would have had to like use 2 of those and then 4 of the swords and whatever. It's just lazy train. Alright. So as you can see, 7 Trunks medals. That leaves me with 2. I can basically 1 or 2 more runs of that, and I can have 1 more. Okay? 3 of those and 3 of those. So I've got enough to do a few more Awakenings. You know, I'm not really hurting. The Super Saiyan Trunks and the Blue Vegeta, those actually drop from level 7. We were running 6 for the base Trunks. They drop from level 7, and both of them drop pretty much simultaneously. Sometimes just Trunks drops, as you can see there. But typically, I get both drops. Okay? And usually 2 if not 3 bonuses. So expect 3 drops of each, sometimes 4. So pretty straightforward stuff. Alright, so we got our Rage Trunks. Let's go do this one more time. Boom. Grab the physical. And feed him up. Now the only downside here is once we awaken him back to the TUR level, this Trunks no longer becomes viable. So after that, you are going to have to spend some Kais. Now we did get quite a bit of Kais. See, I kind of expected a failure in that regard. So I've got to do a little more farming on mine. But once you get him back up to SA10, and you reverse him back in, then you get the last 5 you got to spend Kais on. You just simply do. There's no way around that. Or farm the crap out of these guys, and I don't think at that point that's even viable. In fact, I don't even think it works at that point, to be honest with you. But it's not really viable at the point. Spend the few Kais you actually got from running the EZA event there. Now, for Vegeta, let's talk about the Tech Vegeta real quick, because this, unfortunately, is kind of a sad situation, because we can't even do his awakening with the... where's Pure Saiyans? There's Pure Saiyans. We can't even do his awakening right now, or his farming right now, because the event we need isn't even in the keys, which super, super sucks. Okay? So, there he is. You can use the Blue Vegeta. Basically, you reverse him down. You could use the Blue Vegetas that we got from the Broly event, the Broly movie event. But as you can see, I did kind of miss this one because we didn't know he was getting an EZA. So that's a thing. I just realized he's all types key +2 HP attack and defense 90%. I didn't notice that before. We're going to do some testing with that. That, I think, is a fantastic leader skill, and I didn't pay attention. So I haven't really done videos and talked about these units, so I think that's going to be our next thing we're going to do probably tomorrow. But, Tuesday, because we know what's happening tomorrow. But, yeah, so unfortunately with him, you have to use Kai's right now. I mean, you could, because even with the keys, let's just go back in here and look at this. So if we go into the Portal of Memories, and we go to the story. Come on. Story event. The Broly movie event has not been added in here. So that will be added probably after the next time it comes back. But it's just simply not here. So you cannot even farm him up currently. And I probably wouldn't do that only because I expect that to probably come back this summer. Probably too expensive, you know, as far as your key investment to make all that happen to farm them up to SA10. Just my opinion, I think that's going to be way too expensive. I'm going to wait on mine. Now, that does mean I'm missing out on an Elder Kai reward, but for me, it's one of those spending 15 Kais of any type to get one back is not a wise investment. Done. I'm not even worried about that. In fact, when the EZA comes back around, I bet you will get that reward. So that would be an interesting way to handle that. So it's not like the Kai's gonna be gone. It'll delay it 6 months before I get it. So not losing sleep. But with Trunks, like I said, go ahead and farm them up. Use the Supreme Kais you got from running the event on the last 5 and make that happen. If you have any questions about it, you know, definitely post in the comment section down below. I know I don't typically respond that much to it, but I do read everybody's comments all the time. So, and if I don't respond, we usually have a lot of really knowledgeable people that, you know, come in and respond to these types of things, and I will try to be on point with that today and respond as much as possible. So, let me know what you guys think of this. Me personally, I think they're totally worth it. Like I said, I got 4 successful the 50%, 4 in a row. So those last couple that I missed, I'm not even losing sleep over that. So do what you guys got to do. That is kind of the video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I do apologize we haven't done any videos in a while, but we're going to get back on that daily grind starting today, right now. And I do have Danmachi coming out. We've got a lot of Danmachi stuff to drop here in the next couple of days because there's a lot happening in the game right now that's really hyped. So stay tuned for that as well. Follow me, Birdman. Hit me up a Booker. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I will lay your ass out next time. Oh, we got live stream tonight, too. Don't forget about that.